Stampers! I had a lot of questions about this card I posted a week or so ago on my blog and how I separated the images from the stamp from the Got Treat stamp set. And so I'm going to highlight that in today's video, and then I'm going to go ahead and use the image that I'm going to separate on a Christmas card. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the card. I'm using the Cherry Cobbler, and this is cut at 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And then I cut a piece of early espresso, and this is cut at 1.5 by 5.5. Then the crumb cake is cut at 1 1/4 by 5.5. And then the Cherry Cobbler is cut at 3/4 by 5.5. And those are just going to layer on top of each other. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so it looks like that. And then I'm just going to take my matte pack and I'm going to punch 3 holes along the right hand side and then 1 single hole on the left. Okay, and then this would be the time you'll go ahead and add some silver brads, so I'll just go ahead and do 1 to show you what I'm doing. So then you would just add the brads. Whoop. The brad was stuck to my fingernail. Okay, so then you would just add the other 3 brads into those holes. And I went ahead and did one already, so here's one that's finished. So it looks like that. Okay, so for the top of my card, I'm going to use this stamp image, and it's just little circles, and it's from the Confetti stamp set. And I'm going to use the Cherry Cobbler Classic ink for that. And I'm just going to stamp a border, and I'm going to stamp upside down so I can see where I'm stamping. Just stamping along that edge, like that. So you got the little circles there. Can you see them? Alright, so then on this piece I went ahead and added dimensionals, so you're just going to go ahead and peel those off. And then I'm just going to position this right towards the center of the card, like that. And then before we go any further, I'm just going to go ahead and use the white gel pen, and I'm going to color in the circles that aren't inked up. So let me go ahead and do that really quick. Okay, so then that's what your card should look like. And then I'm just going to go ahead and set this aside for just a second so those white dots kind of dry up. Okay, so then I just got some scrap paper here. I got the crumb cake, and I'm going to use the extra large scallop punch for that. Punch that out. And then I have the 1 3/4 scallop circle punch, and I'm going to punch the Cherry Cobbler out with that. And adhere these together. Okay, so now for the stamp and how I separated those. And I have a video on how I mounted the images when you cut them apart with the wood mount. And it's the exact same thing with the clear mount. And this is the one we're going to use. We're going to use the little gingerbread, and I still have the backing on the stamp. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and cut this, and I got my craft and rubber scissors here, and I'm just going to separate the image with the backing still on there. And then if you want to trim it a little bit more, you can go ahead and do that. Okay, so then I have my gingerbread man, and then I have Got Merry as a separate greeting. And then in my stamp set, I will just put this gingerbread man right back in the spot, and then up top I will just have the extra greetings right there. So we're going to go ahead and stamp the gingerbread man. And I'm just going to use the early espresso. And I'm going to peel the backing off of the gingerbread man. And then I'm just going to mount him. And this is block B as in boy. Okay. And then I'm just going to stamp him on Whisper White. And then I'm going to take the greeting also. Okay, so I'm going to apply the greeting, Got Mary, on block G. And I'm going to stamp this also with the same color as the gingerbread man. Okay, so then I'm just going to take the 1 3/8 circle punch him out. And then the word window punch, I'm going to punch out Got Mary. Okay, then I'm going to use the modern label punch in the early espresso. And then I'm just going to go ahead and layer these pieces together. Put the gingerbread man on the cherry cobbler like that. Cute. And then the Got Mary. Now if you have a problem punching out your greeting and having it centered onto the modern label punch, you can also do this. Let me go ahead and show you here a little trick. You can stamp the greeting and then punch that out with the word window punch. And then go ahead and adhere this right to your cardstock before you punch it. And then take the modern label punch and you can just kind of center it like that too. Okay? So that makes it a little bit easier to center that Got Mary. And then I'm just going to go ahead and add in a dimensional behind that. And then 2 behind the extra large scallop here. Okay, so let's get our card. I'm just going to put the gingerbread man right between those brads. I love these colors together. So rich looking. Okay, so there's the Christmas one, and here's the Halloween one. That's it. How cute. And then when you cut your images separate from each other, you'll get more mileage from the greeting and the solid image, like the gingerbread man and the pumpkin. So I could use the Got Treats with the gingerbread man if I wanted to. All right, so have a great day. We'll see you later. Bye.